God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was.
Hello everybody, welcome to the David Yourself channel. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Please let me know if the sound and everything is going to be okay on your side. I've got a story for you today, and as you can tell by the smoke, it is going to be a hot show today. So let's go ahead and get ready with that. I don't know how well this show is going to go, so we'll see. So let's do some lights. A little late, but better than never. So hey everybody, welcome to the David Yourself channel. Please leave me some notes in the comments as to whether or not you can hear me or see me. I've had a little bit of an issue, so let me wait before I get too deep into this conversation here with you, because I can see that my YouTube screen still seems to be holding. So you guys let me know. It looks like my volume might be okay. So let's go ahead and come on in a little closer so we can turn off that music. There we go. Appreciate that. Yeah, so let me know how things are going on, and if you can hear me and if you can see me, because as far as the YouTube screen that I'm looking at right here, it is still the original screenshot. The jet. So let me know how it goes. Okay, so looks like we're getting some thumbs ups, maybes. Okay, all right. Can you see me as well? Because, oh, now my screen just flipped to the After Dinner with Dave episode number 57 title card, so that's nice. All right, so bring you in a little closer. There we go. All right, nice. All right, everybody, so please let me know if I am 5x5 in the sound category and if I am 5x5 in the sight category. Because again, as of right now, I'm looking at my YouTube screen and it still shows the title card, and YouTube is telling me that it's not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Welcome to episode 1, everybody, of the After Dinner with Dave. You guys let me know whether or not you can hear me or see me. Put me some yes, we can hear you Daves. Or are you guys also still staring at the title card? I hear you. I see you guys saying hello to one another out there in the chat, but I do not see anybody saying, "Yeah, Dave, we can hear you." Oh, now I see that my screen has finally changed to the. Oh goodness gracious, that looks horrible. It looks like it is stop motion. Oh no, I hope that's not the case. Oh, goodness gracious. Because on the OSB, I am smooth as all get out, looking good. Sound looks good. Green box, I am cooking. But as far as YouTube, I see this. With the smoke and the lights still off. Glitchy video, Dave. Otherwise, sound is great. Okay, well, let me see if I can tweak this video on the fly. Now, let me bring you up to speed a little bit. So, went out this morning because I woke up super early because well, for no dang reason. Anyway, woke up super early this morning and realized by looking at the clouds by the time it started to get somewhat bluish out there, realized that I'm going to set this bit rate's currently at 2500. Let me set it to, let me go down a little bit. See if that helps. All right. So anyway, you guys will basically use this as a podcast with some stop motion video going along there. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, nonetheless, so I got out and got the Runcam 4K camera out there, and it had a sunrise that I knew that there were going to be some fantastic clouds. The sun was going to be coming up behind those, so I went ahead and got the Runcam 4K out and threw it up there this morning right at sunrise and got some fantastic video. Well, when I got home, I went ahead and came to get my laptop here out of the studio, and it wouldn't turn on. So I'm like, oh, I thought I had it plugged in. What, is it not charged? What's the problem? Well, I don't know what the problem is. The laptop is dead. DED dead. It is dead. So yeah, screen is frozen for you as well. Yep. So I'm sorry about that, everybody. I do not know what's going on with that. So basically what's going on is my laptop is dead. So all of my settings that I had in OSB from before, I don't know what they are. They are gone. I'm using my mom's laptop right now. I had to upload OSB, try to get it the best that I could, try to get these screenshots, things of that nature. But I knew that this is going to be a questionable show from the get-go, so you guys just might have to use it, unfortunately, as a podcast with still frame, and hopefully it will eventually catch up. I don't know what to tell you. I do know that this video is recording, so I will have a actual live recording of this. So what I will probably do is post a separate video of just the live video, so you can actually watch me as I'm talking. Right now, you guys are going to get a chance to watch still frames and get to hear me at least. So good news is you won't have to watch the screen too awfully much. The problem for me is, though, is that I had a bunch of fun stuff, including fun bingos and things like that going for you. And I spent all day, of course, trying to get this thing set up with the OSB, get it set up with the Stream Deck, get it set up with the voice mod. Not that I'm trying to use voice mod, but at least it allows me to use the mute, because for some reason mom's laptop picks up sound whether I have the mute on it or not. There's no microphone mute button that I see. So it's either you turn the microphone off or you turn it on. And I'm trying to use the microphone from the laptop because it sounds better than the microphone from the I'm talking about the webcam. There it is. Speaking of craziness, today's show is brought to you by, that's right, margarita. To be more specific, Una Mas margarita. I think this came from Walmart. So if you're holding right now, you know what time it is. Turn it up. No, Eric D. Johnson starting the stream over is not an option, sir. This is just, I can continue to fiddle with it as we go through. But no, it's all about the settings. And now that I'm working from a brand new computer and brand new OBS and brand new everything, if Jeff in Lower Alabama happens to be in the stream, he might be able to help me out a little bit because I know he uses OBS. Maybe he can tell me what his bit rate for the output is, because I've got it at 1600. I'm going to go up to 4500. See if that happens to help. We shall see. But anyway, it has to do something with the settings in here. And like I said, since I'm using a new computer, it is what it is. I'm dealing with it. I did not realize that it was going to be this way, because when I was testing earlier, I was just doing screen grabs and doing some interchanging in between my scenes, and those seem to work out okay. But of course, come time to stream, time to go ahead and just start throwing a wrench into those works. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that. So I don't know what to tell you there. I've just reset the OBS to a different higher output. Let me refresh my YouTube to see if that at all helps. Hopefully it will not drop you off. Like I said, we are recording this video separately as well. I hope. Speaking of that, I hope. Matter of fact, let me make sure that recording is going. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start recording this now to make sure that we are getting a separate recording for this, since it is quite the cluster dumpster fire right off the bat. Yeah, so I got out this morning, like I said, did some fantastic flying this morning with the Aero Scout as well as the Consendo Evolution, and got some great video of the sunrise and behind the clouds. Absolutely fantastic. Get back here, computer's dead, DED dead, and now I'm using my mom's laptop, and I had to load OBS on it, load Stream Deck on it, had to load voice mod on it just so that I could manipulate the microphone, because mom's microphone for some reason is already on. I did not have time to try to figure out why that was. So we're not going to work with doing any dumb voices or anything like that. Hopefully, hopefully I don't have any of that going on right now. As a matter of fact, let me check, because you knowing me, that would be exactly what's going on right now. Voice changer off. Okay, everything's off. Background effects may be on, but I don't know exactly what that's about because I don't have any of those going. So anyway, yeah, podcast with a slideshow. We love it. Parker Brummel says, nice. Let's see if it'll pick up this nice little gun show right here. Boom. See if it'll pick that up as part of my... Hopefully you guys will get a chance to get a gun show here in a second. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go through the chat since you guys can't hear me. And yes, it is a podcast with a slideshow. I don't know what we're going to do about this bingo and all the other stuff. I guess I'll just have to wing it. I'm going to wing it. I'm going to put my arms out and wing it. You guys ought to enjoy that slideshow. Anyway, let's go back to the top. Now, the first actual person that was in the stream tonight was Just Enough RC, Jude. He said he couldn't be here tonight, so he had to work. So Jude can't be here, but his FPV pilot that he made for me can be. So let me go ahead and show you that. He can be here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in here in Jude's honor, because I'm currently in the process of working on the Optera 2.0 meter. And let me go ahead and show you this. I wish I could show you this in live feed, but you guys are going to, I'll hold it up long enough to hopefully you can see it. But anyway, this is basically what I got going on with the Optera. I'm going to hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I think 5 seconds probably gets it. Anyway, I've got gloss on top and flat on the bottom. Well, yep. And I've still got more coats to go. And of course, I did the tips yellow because this pilot that Jude made, the black and yellow pilot, it's going to look good with this plane. Yeah. So anyway, that's why we're doing that. So hopefully you guys get a chance to see that. The Optera is going deep gray, baby. Deep gray with yellow highlights. I'm just doing the exterior fins as well as the dorsals in the middle. Making those yellow. The rest of the plane is going to be a deep gray, and then I'm going to put some panel lines in it and some rivets and stuff like that. Just dumb stuff. Anyway, not really worried about it. It's pretty much a simple, easy, quick paint job kind of thing. So, you know, it's just for fun. I wreck most of my planes anyway, so I'm not going to get too detailed with them. Anyway, so nonetheless, Jude was first in the chat. He is not available right now. So JCB is the first one that I see in the chat currently right now. So I'm going to give JCB a hello. However, I'm not going to give him the bonus bingo at this point, because we're going to do a little something different with bonus bingo, since I, of course, had to load these 3 programs and load what screenshots I could load today. We're going to do a little something different with bingo, and we'll do that here in just a second. But JCB, I wanted to mention to you, sir, that your bingo prize, and I apologize totally to JCB for doing this, because the bingo prize that he won, which was that really cool phone grip thing that you could clip anywhere, I set it on the couch over there. Well, then I accidentally set stuff on top of it. Well, I thought it was part of the mailing of 6 packages I mailed at one time. It was not. So I just found it this past week, like on Thursday, and coincidentally he emailed me on Friday like, hey, did you ever get my email? I did, and as a matter of fact, so anyway, JCB, I told you I was going to mail that on Friday, so I go to the post office on Friday. The post office little kiosk thing was not working, and the line was about 42 deep, so I go back on Saturday after 12 o'clock. Kiosk still not working. I did not go back today because, well, I figured at this point, it's not going to go out today anyway, and if anybody wins in bingo tonight, well, then I'm going to mail them out tomorrow. So, sir, your package is mailed. I have a little something extra in there for you for the delay and the hassle, as well as the David Yourself decal and all that. I'm not going to send you another one of those Atlanta Hobby multi-tools, because you already have plenty of those. So anyway, let me start with some hellos, and you guys just continue to enjoy that still frame show. Hopefully I'll have that figured out by next week. Again, that damn laptop. and I was working on the Optera, taking off the decals, the prepping it, painting, and all that. Had it on film. Yeah, it's on that laptop. So you get to see the wings as they are right now and stuff, but you're not going to get to see the whole. How did I get here? So JCB, good to see you, sir. Your package will be going out tomorrow for sure. Litz, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. KBRC8, Kyler, how you doing? Eric D. Johnson, good to see you, sir. And Randy BRC, hello. Aerospace Matt, hello. And let's see, we got old Jeff in Lower Alabama there. Oh, I see my thing is spinning on the screen there. Goodness gracious. All right, I'm hoping that you guys can. I'm seeing that it's just getting to the point where I'm about to pick up a wing. You guys are about to watch the wing. It's that conversation we had 20 minutes ago. You're about to see that photo. Anyway, this is kind of funny. It wouldn't be the Dave Yourself channel if everything went smooth, now would it? What's the fun in this smooth show? All right. And then we've got, who else we got in here? We got Wild Bill. We got Wild Bill in the house. And we got Eric Johnson, 74 in there. Eric, just so you know, sir, I did add you back to the bingo list, and I'll make sure it stays up long enough on the screen. I did not give you the number that you had asked for last time because, well, that one was already taken by Garrett being Garrett. So you have a new number, so make sure you look for that here shortly. And what else do we have going on here? Let's see, who else do I need to say? Boss223, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see. Jermaine Spencer's in the house. Well, look at what the cat dragged in. Old Jermaine Spencer. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for being here. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you. I think this is your first presence in 2022, and I will take it. All right, so what else we got here? We got who else? Oh, then we got my son Parker Brummel in the house. Parker Brummel. Good to see you, sir. And who else we have? My mom. Hello, mama. And let's see, who else? Anybody else in here I haven't said hello to? Let me scroll down a bit more. Oh, let's promote us in there. Luke in the house. Luke. I am your father. Oh, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. Mike SSI. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that for you being here. R. Huffins 13. Hello. New subscriber. What's up, buddy? Glad to see you're coming on back for this ridiculousness. Clearly, you have a mental problem like the rest of us in the stream, so I greatly appreciate it. Well, with the whole stream being a still frame photo session for you guys, this is going to be pretty difficult. But we will see what we can make happen with it. And what we will move on to first is what I was going to do is, instead of trying to do Know Your Neighbor, to try to pick out what, who's bonus bingo, what I was going to do is just go ahead and pull out 6 balls. However, that being the case, 6 balls that are actual people that are here, or at least people that are on the board, not blank spots. All right, so 6 non-blank spots. I'm going to go ahead and roll and pull them out one after another, and we're going to go from there. Like I said, do your best to watch this as best as you can. But hopefully you'll get a chance to see this because I made this new graphic. And gosh dang it, I'll be so mad if you don't get to see it. So here's my new bingo card. And you know what bingo comes with? That's right, it comes with a harmonica necklace. All right, bingo harmonica. That's right. Hopefully you guys get a chance to see that card. Now we're going to go to the bingo list, and I'm going to leave that up there for a minute. And of course, I'm going to serenade you with some bingo harmonica. All right. Hope you enjoyed that bingo harmonica, and hope you get a chance to see that bingo list. I have no idea if you will, because of course it will show up on my screen 5 minutes later. Anyway, right now you get a chance to see that fancy laptop I'm using. You also get to see my shirt. Let me go ahead and show you that. RC planes are my therapy, just like Sunday nights are. But of course, most Sunday nights on the Dave It Yourself channel drive me crazy. Why? Technical difficulties, buddy. TDB. I could really use myself a producer. Could you really use myself a technical director? But that's okay. I don't need one because I have, that's right, Uno Mas Margarita Mix. That's right. If you're holding it, turn it up. Also, got this Jeff and Laura Alabama decal. Pretty dang sweet. It would fit perfectly right over this HP logo right here on the laptop. But since the laptop's not mine, I can't really do that just yet. But anyway, just so you know, it would fit perfectly there. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I guess I should move these because I'm pulling out gray balls against gray wings. Yep. Hope they don't fall on the gray floor. All right. Ridiculousness aside, psst, it's never aside. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a firm jostle. I'll go ahead and harmonica it up, too. It's better than listening to the balls. All right. I know you guys are liking that harmonica necklace. I am. But I come up with a top 40 hit. I guarantee it. All right, first ball. Here we go. Now, what's going to happen is after I call these, they're all going to go back in the hopper. Duh, obviously. But anyway, first ball is G52. G52. And if you've done what I told you to do and wrote your bingo number down somewhere, you know you're a winner. But in case you haven't, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you right now. Because, oh, that's the wrong card. Because G52 is RC Roland! RC Roland is a big winner. Nice. RC Roland, are you in the house, sir? Sir. RC Roland, hopefully you're in the house. All right, anyway, RC Roland's one of them. I'm assuming he will be here if he's not here currently. So you don't have to be here for this part, but you do have to be here when we roll it. All right, so let me go ahead and jot that down on my notes because it's importante. I learned that in Spanish class this weekend. It means important, or so they say. How would I know? I don't speak Spanish. All right, so let's go ahead and put RC Roland down here. We'll just go ahead and put him down here at the bottom, make it easier on myself. Try to put him in the middle of the dang notes. All right, here we go. Number 2. That's right. Harmonica time. There we go. Number 2's out. And we now have the damn glare, the damn black letters, the damn ball. B15. We've got B15. That's right. B15 is Michael Rotska. Michael Reitza. Michael Reka. Micah. You've got no sound. No sound? What are you talking about? I can see my sound moving. What? My sound's still moving like it's been moving. I've got a mute button, but it's not on. I still have sound. Yeah, okay. All right, Aerospace Matt's got sound. Anyway, Michael Reitza, you are on the board for being a double bonus bingo winner. So let me go ahead and put you on the list. All right. Hopefully I'll have this whole stop motion thing figured out by next time, but at least you guys can get a chance to see what kind of goofy ass faces I make in stop motion. There we go. Number 3 is B7. B7 is Garrett being Garrett. What? Garrett being Garrett. All right. So put him down. Now I do have a bag of double bonus bingo prizes, and I was going to show those tonight. And I can still try to do it. I'll just have to hold them all in one hand as opposed to showing them individually so that the still frame can pick them up. Oh, Lordy. All right, anyway. Yep. Anyway, sorry about that. And folks, any of you that are interested, like I said, I'm recording this now, so I will make sure to post this separately and call it episode 57A. In case you want to see me in my full 360 glory moving around instead of stock photo, although that photo right there is pretty dang funny. All right, what else we got here? All right, we're on number 4 here. Number 4 is I-29, and that is David Barnes. David Barnes has not been here in a while. Tonight would be his night to show up. What else we got? Harmonica. There we go. And no, it's O 68. 068 is that's old Jeff in Lower Alabama. Jeff in Lower Alabama. All right, and we got one more. Harmonica, please. There we go. And we have, damn these black numbers on these gray balls. This is, God dang it, I can't tell if that's a, I'm going to call it a 3. The numbers are wearing off these things already too. Maybe it's a no. I'm going to call this I-20. And that's a blank. Okay, doesn't matter. One more. There we go. And there's nobody on I-20 anyway. This is 071. That's Thomas M. All right, Thomas M. Thomas M's. All right. Now the 60 are going back in the bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Give him a firm jostle now. Just let it simmer. All right. All right, you guys got a chance to see that bingo list there. And hopefully you got a chance to see where I put, let's see, where did I put you? Where did I put you, old Eric D. Johnson 74? There you go. G48. That's where you're at. All right, so that's what we got for the names there. So now we're going to go ahead and do a bingo roll because that's the number one thing on the list here of things to do after we did the bingo pull. So now it's time to do some bingo! All right, we're going to go ahead and jostle them up a little bit more. I'm going to leave my bingo card up here for a second so you get a chance to see it. Ooh, these are getting a good jostle. I think I'm doing it at the right speed today. All right. I think I feel good about that. All right. Hey, Michael Reitza. All right, he's also in the house. Nice. Michael, did you get to hear that you are part of the double bingo bonus contestants tonight? And let me go ahead and grab the bag so I can go ahead and just talk you through what I got. All right, so I have 2. And I'm going to leave that up long enough for you to hopefully catch that. But I have 2. Let me come in closer. 2 of these wide-angle smartphone lenses that you clip on your phone to get wide-angle shots. I got 2 of those. All right. I have 2 of these really kick-ass little wooden brain puzzles. Oh yeah. I got 2 of those. All right. And I have 2 laser pointers. All right, so there we go. So, if you win in bingo tonight, you will get your choice of wide angle lens for your cell phone, brain puzzle, or laser pointer. All right. All right. Now let's get ready to do some bingo. That's right. It's bingo time. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to bingo cam, and you guys just hopefully will eventually show up there in about 34 minutes. Victor, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for showing up. I greatly appreciate it. And again, Michael Reitza, thank you for showing up, sir. I greatly appreciate that. Let me see if anybody else snuck in this ridiculousness as I'm trying to keep this show together with paper tape and hot glue. You know it. All right. I don't think anybody else snuck in on me, so I think we're good. All right. Okay. So now we're going to get into some of that bingo. And like I said, hopefully you guys get a chance to see it. You know what? I might just go ahead and just leave the bingo card up. That might be the best thing to do. The bingo card seems to be up for you right now. So we'll see exactly how that works out. But we're just going to go. You're just going to have to take my word on these, folks. Oh, it's the Day of Yourself slideshow. I do say that this is an RC variety show. And this is definitely variety. You don't catch this. You don't get this type of crap quality on other people's channels. That's for sure. The guy can barely put a stream together. That's why I wear Crocs all the time, because I can't tie my shoes either. Who am I thinking I could try to pull this off? 57 shows deep. Still haven't figured it out. Anyway, here we go. All right, let's get into some of that bingo. Let's do a little margarita shot. Because it's certainly working and making me care less about this show not going well. But it's all right. I've got this backup video that I'm going to post later, so you guys will be all excited. Hey, I get to see that you get to see my bingo logo, the thing I made. Nice. I hope you like it. 45 minutes later. Anyway, bingo harmonica, bingo wheel, bingo time. Come on now. There we go. All right. We've got a ball out. We got a ball on the loose. All right. Not really. I've got a hold of it. As usual. All right. And our first winner of the night is G54. And that is Aerospace Matt. What? All right, Aerospace Matt, nice. Congratulations. Way to pull one out just like that. Whoa, right off the bat. Aerospace Matt gets himself a choice of a prize. And Aerospace Matt, you just need to put in the comments what prize you're interested in. Because these are the prizes I got tonight. Oh, these are the double bingo prizes. Never mind. Let me pull out the different bag for the other prizes I got. Aerospace Matt. Do. Oh. All right, Aerospace Matt, I got to take my time here because I got to figure out exactly what gift would be perfect for you, because I know you. And hey. All right. Now these are pretty heavy. They're gonna cost me to send them to you, but that's okay because I think you can do something with these, and it would be really interesting to find out what you can do with these. Aerospace Matt, you are getting a set of 6 super bouncy balls in a party pack that you can drop out of your EC1500 onto a hard surface like a parking lot and try to get them to land in solo cups. I just gave you your task. Aerospace Matt, congratulations on your bouncy ball win on the David Yourself channel bingo tonight. Congratulations, Aerospace Matt. You are going to love those. These things are good size. They're about the same size as they're a good size. All right. Aerospace Matt, congratulations. So this ought to be fun. You can write numbers on them. See if you can get them into the cups. Maybe you can do your own giveaway with these 6 balls. Hey, 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 I'm just throwing it out there. Hey, don't go crazy. All right, so what do we got? Who else? Hey, TNRC Pilot's in the house. Travis Thompson is also in the house. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And speaking of all those new folks, Travis Thompson is one of my new subs as well. And to go ahead and give a shout out to my subs, let me go ahead and just give a shout out to my subs. It is one of the things I worked on today. And even though you may not see it, you'll see it maybe on 57A when I repost this video with this live, with this catch-up version. So anyway, here is my new subscribers for the week. And I want to say thank you to Stuart Black, Brian Linton, and James Simmons. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If we had more people in here, we'd all be clapping. I don't, but I will give you a toot with the harmonica. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Greatly appreciate your subscriptions. And if you didn't notice earlier, and I'm probably going to kick back the music here, hopefully not, but we are at 1,005. And what does that mean when we get to 1,005? That's right, the cutoff. That's right, the cutoff. We cut off the entries for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which is where I take a plane off of this wall behind me and customize it and give it to you for free. I know, it's the most... What? I know. That's the kind of knucklehead I am. Check out giveaway 500, 650, and 750. It's just what I do. I call it philanthropy. Boom. Anyway, so that's what we've got going on. And speaking of that, well, let me go ahead and show you that current list. Now, if you don't see your name on this list and you want to dispute it, please email me at thedavidyourselfchannel@gmail.com. But currently, this is the list as I've got it locked in. Wha-bam! All right, there's the list. I'm going to leave that up there for a second because I know you guys will see it like 45 minutes later. I'm going to go ahead and say who's on the list, though. We have Adam Luger, Randy BRC, Boss223, Dutch Love, RC Roland, McDale, which is McDale, Jila, and you know who that is, Jeff in Lower Alabama, Love RC, Marty Menisto from Canada, Randy Hardy, Aerospace Matt, Keith Christie, One Way RC, Barry Campbell, Travis Thompson, JCB67, ARG Vision, Tail Heavy Productions, and Litz RC. Now, if you did not happen to hear your name on that list, just know you can contest it. And there are a few people on this list, such as, I believe it was Randy Hardy or maybe Randy BRC and Adam Luger that had some bonus add-ons, and then maybe somebody else. So if you have had somebody else sign up, make sure that when you send me your email to thedavidyourselfchannel@gmail.com. Now you cats right here, you're part of this pool. So if you want to move on to the next stage, what do you got to do? Well, you got to send me an email to thedavidyourselfchannel@gmail.com. And just let me know, hey, I'm ready for phase 2. And then you will get an email back from me with a questionnaire of about 10 questions, multiple choice. And you will need to fill that out. Now, when you fill that out and send it back to me, if you have had other people subscribe, please make sure that you note them in your email. And if I have a question about their subscription, because I can't verify it based on just looking at my subscribers list, then you can always have them shoot you a screenshot of my subscription or their subscription to me on their subscribers list. And that way, well, we can verify it. But I have seen some folks that said, hey, sent me your way. But I did not get the YouTube notice like I have gotten before. like I show you in my new subs that shows me who my new subscribers are. Doesn't mean they didn't do it. Just means YouTube didn't tell me. In that kind of way, and I don't even know how that happened. So, any cahoozle. Well, I'm glad you guys can at least hear me today because I do still have jokes of the day. And again, for those that are showing up late, I do not know what is up other than the fact that my laptop that I usually work with and have worked with the past several years was DOA this morning when I came to get it because I went to go fly the Aero Scout as well as the Consendo Evolution with the kick-ass sunrise with a 4K camera on it and great video, but laptop was dead, which means I had to move to plan B, which is to get my mom's laptop and load OBS and everything else on it that I use to get the show going and to make it entertaining for you. And somehow the settings currently are set up where you only get a chance to see still frames of me. So take this opportunity to screenshot any funny ass faces that I'm making and feel free to email those to me and we will compile them in a video in the future. All right, at least I'm getting a chance to see that you're getting a chance to see my subscriber giveaway contest entries, which I put up about 38 minutes ago. So I'm glad to see that's finally showing up. Oh, anyway, so it's more of a podcast today with a slideshow presentation, as my son said. So anyway, this is a perfect day for me to be drinking margarita. And speaking of that, if you got one, go ahead and turn it on up. All right. Now, the other problem with this whole showing up on the screen 45 minutes later thing is, of course, I've got word of the Dave, joke of the Dave. Word of the Dave I can read to you, of course. Joke of the Dave, that's not a problem. You don't need to look at my face while I'm doing joke of the Dave. I got some good ones. And then I also have some videos. So the problem is I have some of my way back vids, which of course are going to be pretty hard for you to see. However, since I am recording this separately, since I mentioned that earlier, I will be posting this recording later so that you guys get a chance to watch all that stuff in full motion form. Unfortunately, at this point, you're going to get to listen to it, hopefully listen to it in regular form and just see it in freeze frame. But I guess we'll figure that out here shortly. I have tried several settings and attempts to get this OBS to be pumping out my show the way I would like. However, it says it is very fast. Let me see if I can go to just fast. See me slow it down a little bit and maybe try that. I don't know. I'm really just kind of winging it here. This is where you need a teenager or a really young son or a son. This is where I need my younger IT department, the ones I helped give birth to. That's where I need. All right, so anyway. So Travis Thompson's asking what happened. Travis, man, I do not know, man. All I know is I came in here this morning to get my laptop to put this kick-ass 4K footage on it, and my laptop was DOA. I was like, it was just dead. I was like, it wasn't charged up. So I'm like, well, what the heck? So took it in the house kind of thing, tried to plug it in, nothing. Still nothing. Laptop, tried a different charger, nothing. So I don't know what happened. My laptop just died. Just died. Just died of natural causes in the middle of the night. I don't know what happened. So there's some footage on there of me redoing this Consendo Advanced, or Consendo. Got Consendo on the brain from Latin this morning. This Optera 2.0 meter where I've got the wings dark gray and then yellow tips on the wing tips, and then the gray is shiny or glossy on top and flat on the bottom because of course it's a spy plane. So you want that flat on the bottom. So anyway, got that going on. So all of that footage with me taking the decals off, getting the plane prepped up, painting the plane, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're not going to get to see that. Unless I can figure out how to fix my laptop, you're not going to get to see that. You will get to see the plane unveiled somewhere on some tarmac somewhere, most likely at my FedEx field. But yeah. So you will get to see that, but you're not going to get a chance to see all the other, about the other hour, actually about 2.25 hours I put into actually just stripping it down and that kind of thing. And then, of course, painting it, priming it, painting it, the whole thing. I think I did take some photos, so maybe that'll come out later. But anyway, so I've got a dark gray Optera 2.0 meter with yellow wingtips and yellow dorsal fins in the center. And then dark gray flat on the bottom, dark gray gloss on the top. And Jude's FPV pilot is going to fit right in the front where the run cam would go. And I'm going to get some kick-ass FPV footage from that thing. So yeah, and then I'll put another camera like the Go 2 behind him so that I can watch his head move on the camera, the Go 2. And yeah, you know that video is coming. Come on. You know that video is coming. So yeah. So hey, let's good to see you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. RC Roland, good to see you, sir, as well. Thank you so much for being here. Who else we got here? You guys, yeah, I'm sorry if you're frozen sometimes. It's just one of the, I'm dealing with it myself. I'm looking at the screen too. It's frozen. The whole thing's frozen. It's a podcast and a slideshow. Welcome to episode 57, everybody. Anybody can put on a cool podcast that's normal to watch, but hey, it's the Davey Yourself channel, so by God, I'm going to make you work for it. Ooh, doggy. I wish I could do Jeff's hoot, hoot, hoot thing because I could really stand to expel some hoot, hoot, hoots right now, let me tell you. All right, so let's get into some of the other things I did have going on, and let me refer to my list because, believe it or not, folks, I even had like show notes. I made a nice list of show notes. You can see them right there. Yeah, full show notes. Here's what you do when. Here's when you do that. Anyhoozle, you guys are getting to watch still frames from 45 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. All right, so some of the things I wanted to talk about, and I think I already mentioned, welcome to Hello Foamy favorite air holes and all watchers of the DIY channel. I don't know if I got that out in the beginning. Anyway, so thank you for everybody being here, even with the glitch in the matrix that this show is. Oh, goodness. All right, so some of the things I want to do, I wanted to really appreciate and thank you guys for being here. I know we're like about 10 strong right now and 17 likes, 11 strong now, so some folks are popping in and out, and I totally get it. And my motto with the Davey Yourself channel is be here, be there, here. I'm telling you to look, Davey Yourself, my episodes tonight, blah, blah, be there or be in the air. So if you're not here because you're flying, hall pass. no guff for me. Hall pass. And if you get some killer video while you're out there doing it and you post it, even better. But hall pass. So, but if you're not flying, and I understand it's probably hard to do that right now, hard to not do that right now because the weather's getting nicer, days are getting longer. So I get it. You want to, Dave shows from 6 to 8. It's in the light until 9, 8:30, and it's going to be light till 9 something soon. So, hey, we'll see how those things come in. But while you're in here, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking some time to be in here. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up and that like while you're in here. And please don't forget to spread the word on the Davey Yourself channel so we can get this channel to go a little bit higher. Really want to get it successful enough to just, my forte is just to travel around and fly with other YouTubers. That's all I want to do. Just travel down to Lower Alabama, fly with Jeff, fly over to Upper Alabama, fly promote us, just specifically fly out to Missouri out there, fly with KBRC. Oh, that would be great. That would be my goal for this channel. Well, it'll never happen. However, if it did happen, that would be one hell of a show, let me tell you. Nobody's doing that. Oh, I'd like to corner the market on that. So hopefully someday we'll get into the whole super chats and things like that, and every dollar that comes to that will go to that specific adventure. So we'll see. Very fun. All right, so who else we got in the chickadee chat? Anybody else sneak in here while I wasn't looking? I know I got more than 11 folks in the chat, but only 11 currently watching right now, which is, again, thank you so much for the 11 of you that are here. All right, so what I wanted to do is, I guess, we talked about the 1,000 contests. I already showed you the list. Talked to you about the Optera, talked to you about the Sunrise deal. I already talked to JCB about his mail thing. So I did have a question of comment, and maybe you guys can put it in here. And I know it's a little late to the party, but it is something that just continues to show up in my feed. So it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. And then, more details come out. But what did you think about the Red Bull stunt where they tried to swap pilots between two different planes and one plane didn't make it, the other plane did? What'd you guys think about that? I'm going to get y'all's feelings on that. Because as you continue, hey, GB Linden's in the house. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. GB, you are getting a chance to enjoy episode 57, which is a podcast slideshow presentation. I know. Nobody else on YouTube's doing that. I thought I'd break new ground. I'm a vanguard. I get it. It's called I don't know what the hell I'm doing. No, basically, bottom line, and in the nuts and bolts and the quickness of the thing, my laptop died last night, I guess, at some point in time. I don't know. All I know is DOA this morning. And I'm using my mom's laptop, had to upload all these programs and stuff that I use for the show, and I'm doing my best. And for some reason, the YouTube settings aren't quite right, and I have fiddled with them several times during the show, and they're still not right. So there you go. Anywho's also enjoy the podcast slideshow combo like no other RC channel is doing, because why would you? That's dumb. Oh, but it's the Dave Yourself channel, and hey, it's all about variety, right, folks? Amen to that. If you're holding, go ahead and turn it up. I got a margarita, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I should have put a straw in that bad boy. All right. It's good to see you, GB Linda. Thank you so much, sir. Greatly appreciate you being here. Greatly appreciate it. Take the laptop to a computer repair center. Yep. Going to do that for sure. Take the battery out. Yeah, it's one of those laptops, Jeff, kind of like one of the new phones. You can't really ultimately see the battery specifically. Like I flipped it over, looked for that myself, because my old HP, you just like had little tabs and the battery little thing would pop out. And it's like this like cylindrical battery. This one, yeah, kind of a smooth bottom. So it looks like a damn new phone where you can't take the dang battery out anymore. I think it's one of those things. I'm probably going to take it down to one of those, I break, you fix, or I'm sorry, I break, you fix. You break, I fix places. I've taken my cell phone there before. It was a little pricey, but it was worth having that phone back. So yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Greatly appreciate it while you are in here. Greatly appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up. So again, just to recap, you're seeing the slideshow, but I am going to repost episode 57.A or 57A to my channel here after the stream is over. So if you guys want to actually watch the stream while I'm actually moving, as opposed to just pictures. But again, I did give you this nice little challenge. Try to screenshot the most ridiculous face I make in any one of these still frames that you're seeing. At least that gives you something to do, right? Send it to me in an email. The best one wins. All right, so we already had one winner today, and that was Aerospace Matt for bingo. So now we're going to get into, look at what time it is. It's a joke of the day. Dave. No, that wasn't quite right. But anyway, here we go with Joke of the Dave. All right. Joke of the Dave. Now I'm going to be looking into this camera. Let me adjust this camera. There we go. All right. Excuse me. Pardon me. Let me get out of your way. All right. First, Joke of the Dave. Here we go. That's right. I'm looking down here. All right. First Joke of the Dave is this. A social worker was doing the rounds at a local residential home, and she stopped to talk to Bob, who was 92. After she helped him cut up his food, she noticed a bowl of nuts on a small table next to him. "I was given them as a present," he said, "but I don't want them. You're very welcome to have them." Now, the social worker was very fond of nuts, so she nibbled away on them as she continued to chat with old Bob. As she was about to go, she said, "Thanks for the nuts. It's an odd present to give to someone with no teeth like yourself." "Oh, no," he replied. When I got them, they had chocolate on them." Yeah. And that's Joke of the Day. That's first Joke of the Day. And again, like I said, I never promised they'd be good. I'd only promised that they would be free. That's right, everybody. They don't have to be good. They just got to be free because everybody loves free. It's my favorite four-letter F word after food. All right. And fun. All right. Good stuff, everybody. So that's the first joke of the day. We got more of those coming. And let's go ahead and move into... Do I have another bingo set up right now? I think I probably do have another bingo set up right now. It is bingo! That's right, everybody. It's bingo time again already. I know, it's crazy. This hour's sliding by. There is the list for you to look at, and I'm going to go ahead and just leave it on up. All right? I'm going to put that one back in the bucket. You don't get to come out just yet, crazy monster. All right, here we go. And let me go ahead and put the little rubber band thingamajigger on there. And then we're going to go ahead and do the bingo harmonica, because I know you like it. All right, bingo harmonica. There we go. And here we go to bingo cam. We're sliding over to bingo cam just in case you want to watch this. Oh ho! Try to get away on me. If it hit the floor, you know what that meant? That means that may be a free one, but I caught it. So that means that this one's a winner. Maybe. Here we go. I love looking at these dark numbers against these gray balls, but it doesn't matter because I'm looking at B2. Damn it, I put up the wrong thing. B2 is Chug Hill RC. I don't think he's here. I'm pretty sure Tug Hill's not here. ARG Vision, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. I'm always glad to see you. And I mean it. So there's that. So just so you know, Tug Hill, Tug Hill's a winner. Hopefully, if he shows up, he'll be a winner. But just so you know, ARG Vision and Boss, yes, we are dealing with a situation where this is a podcast with a slideshow. Not on purpose. However, my laptop was dead this morning, and I'm using a loaner laptop that I had to load all the programs on and do my best to get it to go. And apparently, whatever I set up with YouTube, still not quite right. Oh my gosh, I'm just seeing right now that you guys are seeing the joke of the day screen. Holy smokes, that was a long time ago. Anyway, like I was also saying, I am also recording this right now live. So I will post episode 57A after the show is over, in case you actually want to watch the show in more of a live fashion. It wasn't recording apparently from the very beginning, but pretty close. So nonetheless, if you want to check that out, that is coming up. Dave, is your F-15 Part 3 on your dead laptop? Matt, great question. I hope not. I don't think so. And that is still coming out, just like the Optera video is coming out. But now that I'm at the 1,000, and now that I've got the list, I need to start working on another project, which is, of course, taking one of these planes off this big wall behind me and giving it to one of you cats. So we got that coming up still. So got to work on that too. But I think because I do have two 4 terabit drives, like basically stuck together kind of thing. So because I have a crap load of stuff. And then from there, I think I did move everything off of there just to make space on the laptop so that the streams would run a lot smoother. So, you know, I make the effort to make these streams as smooth as possible and as fun to watch as I'll get out. However, Occam's razor dictates ... Oh, so anyway, so we got some good jokes coming up. Still got some words of the day coming up. The words of the day today are more occupational related. I know. I'm changing it up, shaking it up like spice. I'm shaking it up. So it's more occupational related. So we got some words of the day coming up. And as a matter of fact, now that I mentioned it, why don't we do a word of the day? Where's my harmonica? Nah, I need a better word of the day. Let's do word of the day. There we go. First word of the day. Now, I'm not going to swap it just yet, but because you need to get your pencils, your crayons, your chalk, your charcoal, whatever it is you're going to scratch out these words with, because the new word of the day for today, and the first one we're going to talk about is campanology. 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 Who knows what campanology is? Anybody know? And of course, you'll see this screen probably in 15 minutes. So let me just go ahead and tell you. Campanology is the art of bell ringing. Now, not like the little handbells at Christmas, the big ones in churches. The guys that would actually pull on those ropes, they were campanologists. So campanology is the art of bell ringing. All right. There you go. Campanology. Campanology. The art of bell ringing, and a bell ringer is a campanologist. You are welcome. Try to use that in a sentence next week at work because it would be awesome. All right. Oh, that's a pretty good stupid face right there I'm making on that still frame. I don't know if you guys are seeing that one right now. Oh, they're clicking by a little quicker now. I might almost have me one of them motion pictures they talk about. You flick them cards fast enough, it looks like he's moving. Good God almighty. Welcome to the Day of Yourself channel. You could watch a regular stream somewhere else, but why? Everybody loves the dumpster fire. Oh, is that an accident on the highway? Let me rubberneck to see it. Yeah. And we already learned that too in this my series here. What is that called? Who can say in the chat, what is that called when other people thrive off other people's misery? We did it as a word of the day. Oh, who can put it in the chat first? Someone who thrives off other people's misery. So people that rubberneck at wrecks and stuff. What is that called? What is that phenomenon called? First one to put it in the chat. You'll win some stickers. That's right. And I'm so serious. I'm even backing that up with stars. Boom! Prize stars! That's right. Prize stars are in the chat. So, first person to tell me what that phenomenon is called when one person thrives off the other person's misery will win some stickers. That's right. Stickers. All right. What else we got going on here? We need to do some more bingo. Oh, we do need to do some more bingo. It's already 7 o'clock. Can you imagine how fast time is going by when you're just staring at me in still frame? But hey, maybe the podcast thing goes faster. Hey, McDale, good to see you, sir. McDale, good to see you. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and throw that 1,000 subs thing up there so you can see that you are part of that list, sir. And McDale, just so you know, yes, you are listening to this stream and watching still frames or a slideshow because my laptop died. I'm using a borrowed one. Bottom line. That's the quick notes. And I'm going to be posting episode 57A, which is the recording of this episode, or at least pretty much 95% of this episode, after this stream is over. So if you want to watch the stream in live version, hey, who's going to stop you from doing that? All right. So I wanted to show you, McDale, that you are on this list for the 1,000 subs giveaway contest. And I am currently at 1,005 subscribers. And you know what that means? That means we're turning off the list. That means it's cut off. That's it. Everybody that's on that list, that's it. Unless you have a valid argument and can show me the screenshot that you sent me the 1,000 thing. But I think that's pretty much everybody on the list. So everybody that is on that list, remember, what do you want to do? You want to email me at thedavidyourselfchannel@gmail.com if you would like to move on to part 2 of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, where I will reply to you with a 10-question multiple choice questionnaire that you need to fill out accurately and reply, and the accurate responses will come back and move on to round 3, which will be determining who moves on to the final prize, which is taking a plane off this wall, giving it to you after I customize it and stuff. And speaking of that, customized parts, boop, boop, already ordered them, boop, already got them. Oh, and hey, look what else I found today. I'm going to have to add this to the show coming back. I found the remote control fart machine. That's right. Yeah, it was stuck between some cushions, just like a fart would be. Whoo! If nobody can make you laugh, go ahead and make yourself laugh. There you go. There we are. Hey, Dave in Kentucky's in the house. What? New cat in the house. Dave in Kentucky. Dave in Kentucky, you happen to get a little extra bonus from me. For being a Dave. And Dave, you happen to be showing up one of the times where my stream it's snafu, as they would call it in the military. Situation normal, all we're gonna go with fouled up. So laptop that I normally produce off of died last night. Apparently, I'm using a borrowed laptop. Had to load the programs, blah, blah. We're doing what we can today. So enjoy the podcast slideshow combo. And I'll be posting the running video of this that I'm recording to my channel here later and title it After Dinner with Dave, episode 57A. So that you can watch this in some sort of live version with the screenshots and all that kind of stuff that I'm changing with time because I spent a lot of time on these. So anyway, speaking of spending a lot of time on these, we didn't even get to this in the first hour, so let's get to it now. For a little bit, gosh, this is really a problem. This is really going to be a problem, actually, to be honest with you. I can play it for you. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Let's see how video goes. What, Dave's Wayback videos. And let's try number 1 and see what that looks like. If it's too much, because I know you're going to only see screenshots of it. So I will tell you, this is my E-Flight F-16 70mm video with the Venom pilot. And it's doing its best to try to play that. There it is. All right, so I'm going to let this play so you can kind of listen to it while you're listening to it. And the only reason I'm doing that is because since I'm going to post this later, you'll get a chance to watch the actual video. But anyway, so I'm going to talk throughout it so that you can kind of at least get something. This is one of my earlier videos with some of my earlier intros and stuff on it. But basically what I've got, what it looks like is I'm flying at FedEx Field, of course. And I took a Venom Pez dispenser. And that's one thing that you guys need to think about when you want to put some kick-ass pilots, or at least some kick-ass pilot heads in your cockpits. Look at Pez dispensers, because once you pull them out and you cut off that little slider on the inside, that head's about perfect. Like in the F-16 right here, this Venom pilot head is perfect size. And on this Venom pilot head, what I did is I kind of used some hot glue to make like some tentacles, and then I painted them black so it looks like the Venom head coming out of like a pool of tentacles inside the cockpit. One-way RCIC, like my air hole. Yeah, so two of my favorite things that I came up with were foamy homies and favorite air holes. Because there are some guys out there that are just total air holes. You know what I mean? But you like them. They're still cool. They're part of the hobby. You got to love them. But at the same time, they're just air holes. So again, hopefully by next week, I'll have this whole laptop thing figured out. And of course, the whole streaming testing thing I couldn't really do to see what it would look like while I was actually streaming. because, you know, all I could do is stream to the YouTube, let the screen show up. I could swap my screens and it changed at a regular rhythm, but I wasn't physically streaming. So it wasn't until I actually go live that now all of a sudden it stopped motion, you know. So anyway, basically it's a work in progress tonight. I'm using a borrowed laptop. You're going to get a chance to see me doing some still frames and some podcasting. So my challenge to you is to try to screenshot. That's what we should call them, screenshots. Dave, you look like shit in this video. It's a screenshot. But anyway, you should screenshot any video, any screen that you see of me that looks absolutely stupid and email it to me. The winner will get some prizes. Yes, sir, Dave. I need more arms. Keep up with her. So while we're kind of watching this video a little bit, and hopefully that video. Can you guys hear the video? That's a good question. I guess I should ask. Can you guys even hear the video? I hope so. Let me know if you guys can hear like a jet flying around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll up into this chickadee chat. But I'm going to let that video play. See if there's any questions in here I need to answer. Promoters did a quick stop by. Oh yeah, this video is where I almost hit myself with the F-16. Whoops, that was close. Hey Dave, don't stand in the air. Oh, never mind. Boss says time to take out a bank loan and buy a new computer. It might be, man. But see, the thing is that I'm using a new computer. This computer that I bought for my mom a couple years ago, or I guess last year. It's basically a brand new computer. It's just trying to get everything set right back up where it's smooth again. And that, unfortunately, is a lot harder than expected. Oh, it looks like I broke the landing gear off that Venom F-16. The front landing gear broke off. I got it hanging on my ceiling here. Did I never repair that landing gear? Maybe not. Maybe that's why it's hanging on the ceiling. I see that you guys are watching my Dave's Wayback video screen now. Nice. And it looks like this video is about over anyway. Jeff, did you ever put notes in there in the chat about what I should be reducing at? Anybody ever answer my question? Dave in Kentucky. Anybody? Buffering every other second, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else I could possibly do. I've changed these settings several times throughout the show already. Let me go back to this real quick. And let me go back to output. And let's go to 5,000. Let's see if that works. Probably not. All right. Yeah. Yeah, aerospace, Matt. It seems like somebody didn't want me to have a smooth 57 show. Matt, what show have I had that was smooth? I mean, the laptop being dead, though, that is pretty bonkers because, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I had it plugged in. It should have been fully charged up when I picked it up this morning kind of thing. I got some killer video this morning with the Insta360 Go 2, the Insta360 Go, the Runcam 4K Runcam 2 4K that I picked up that you guys may have seen in one of my shorts. Speaking of my shorts, when I put my shorts out, I'm always thinking about, every time I post a short, I think the exact same thing. Bart Simpson, eat my shorts. Eat my shorts. So to put the shorts out there, yes, they're stupid. For that exact reason. They're just like something that Bart Simpson would have put out. Because it's just like the lemon one. Orange. Orange. Just enough to put a little bit of a hum in your brain and think about a lemon singing orange. I've got another one with a hot dog on a fork you're going to love. That's coming to YouTube soon. Just guess. Yeah, I'm going to be frozen again a lot, Mom. I'm sorry. Can you hear me, though? That's the question. Can you hear me? Does the podcast still live on, even though the video is basically Polaroids? You're watching this video of Polaroids. Here we go. Oh, here's the next Polaroid, Dave. Oh, yeah. As long as you can hear me, that's all that matters, because this show is going to be done in 44 minutes anyway, so you only have to endure 44 minutes. So look at how far you've come already. You've already come along an hour and 16 minutes. I mean, come on. If you've hung out this long, I mean, come on. And let me tell you, and here for me, it's getting warm. Woo! Whoosh. Yep, it's getting warm. The air conditioner, Dad and I tried to fix the air conditioner on the wall today. No bueno. No bueno. Negative, Ghost Rider. And we replaced the outlet. No. So anyway. There's that. All right, so let's see. We've got only 2 bingo balls out. Oh, that's a problem. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a double bingo here because we're already another 17 minutes into the second hour already. Goodness gracious, pants. Turn that back on. Hang on. I'm back on. All right, let's get back into that bingo list. Boom. Shoot that for a second, because I know the folks may want to watch this later. Check out your names. Boop, boop, boop. Check out the bingo cam. Bingo harmonica. Oh! I thought I had the rubber band thing on there. Guess not. Anyway, we're doing 2, so here's 1. And this one is... What? Really? N34! And that's Spencer Keith. Dang it, that's not the right card either. There we go. All right. Spencer Keith's not here. Wait. Oh, Spencer Keith's not here. Anyway, we're doing another one. So let's go back to bingo cam. Dang it. It's one of those. Bingo! Boop. Oh. Boop, there it is. Sometimes you got to give it a second twist. Anyway. So, this is... What? No way. Dang it, it's the wrong card. I-27. Blank spot, son of a dorks. You know what time it is? Oh, wait. There it is. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 8 ball. That's right. It's time to do an 8 ball, everybody. Get ready to do an 8 ball. Here we go. We're going to see what this 8 ball has to say by this next pull. It better be a damn winner, let me tell you. I'm not sweating in here for nothing. Actually, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Anyway, don't mess with me. Better not tell you now. Oh, you're gonna tell me. Dear boy, you're gonna tell me. Let's try this again. Yes. Definitive yes. Just straight yes. 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 Whatever it takes to get a winner. Because I care about you. Here we go. New winner. Take two. New winner. Take three. New winner. All right. Is this ball blank? What the? There it is. Thought that ball was blank for a minute. I'd be so pissed. All right, here we go. This one is 070. That's right, and that is Just Enough RC. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Jude, you won. You won. But you had to work. So you couldn't be here. So you didn't win the prize. But you won. And you're a winner in my heart. All right, there we go with that. So, yeah, that is 5 already. But 4, we're going to call it 4. Because, you know, that one was a nothing. So anyway, there's that. Let's move into something else, which I think should be called, I know what it should be called. Should be called a joke of the day. That's right. Time to do some joke of the day because we didn't have anybody winning bingo, and that sucks. So we're going to fix that right now with joke of the Dave. All right. Make sure I'm looking at the right place this time. Here we go. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and lube up the old lozenges. Me. All right, perfect. All right. A couple is playing golf when the man hits a wild shot that shatters the window of a nearby house. The couple head off to the door to apologize and offer to replace the window. To their surprise, a tall, handsome, mustachioed man in a turban answers. Before the couple can speak, the turbaned man says, "I am a genie who has been trapped in a magic lamp for 800 years. That golf ball broke my lamp and I am free. By way of thanks, I will grant you one wish." The man thinks a moment and responds, "How about $10 million? Poof! The turbaned man says, "Your bank account is now $10 million richer. Now I am going to ask you a favor. I've been in that lamp for centuries and haven't known a touch of a woman in a long time. May I take your wife to bed? I did just make you multi-millionaires." The man hesitates, but agrees in the end. After the turbaned man screws the wife, he asks the woman, "How old is your husband?" She replies, 27. Why? The turbaned man smirks and says, 27 years old and he still believes in genies? Da-da-da-da-da-da. And that is the joke of the day. All right. Everybody, that's right. I never said that they would be fantastic. I always just said that they would be free. That's right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for our second joke of the day. All right. And since we're bouncing off that second joke of the day, you know what else we need to move into? And I know that this is quick because it's already 7:24. The time is escaping us. We're having so much fun. And you're enjoying that slideshow so much. Now let's go ahead and move into the second word of the day. That's right. Go ahead and get out your pencils, your markers, your crayons, your highlighters, your charcoal, your chalk, your rocks to scratch into the asphalt. Because this is going to be second word of the day, and you're going to want to use it at work tomorrow because it is theodolite. Theodolite, Theodolite, theodolite. And what is a theodolite? What? It is a basic surveying instrument. That's right. So when you drive down the roads and you see the guys peeping into that camera on the tripod, that is a theodolite. You're welcome, everybody, because that is our second word of the day. That's right. We've done it. 2 words that you can use in work next week. And if you don't use it at work, next time you pass that guy with the surveyor on the side of the road where you're stuck in traffic, you'll know that he's looking into a theodolite. You're welcome. That's love. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Kenny is also in the house. How you doing, sir? What? Why are there only 8 people in here? Because the problem is that there are, I had my laptop died. I'm using a backup laptop. The YouTube settings aren't perfect, so nobody wants to watch a still frame with the podcast. However, I am recording this so that I'm going to save it to my channel as episode 57.A or 57A, so you'll get a chance to see this full video afterwards, and I'm sure that video will get way more views. But right now, yes, you are in fact listening to a podcast and watching still frames of things I did 15 minutes ago. So I'm so sorry. Dave in Kentucky. So now that you are here in the stream, sir, if you are going to be back, I would be glad to put you on that bingo list, sir. And as a matter of fact, I'll be glad to show you that bingo list. Well, hopefully you got a chance to see it earlier. If you see any of those blank spots, or if you happen to remember any of those blank spots, and you know what? Just to give you a little bonus, and I don't know if you get to see this, of course, because it comes up 15 minutes later. But if you do, here's that list one last time. And Dave in Kentucky, if you happen to get a chance to see this list, feel free to pick out one of those blank spots as your number, and we will see you here next Sunday when we pull for bingo, and you will see if you get a chance to win some cool stuff. You know, it's pretty cool stuff. It's not the kind of stuff you might buy yourself, but it'd be stuff you'd be glad to get for free. That's right. And of course, when you win stuff from me, you also get decals and all kinds of other fun stuff. I used to give gummy bears away, but I got to get more of those. So just so you know. Dave, buffering for anybody else? Yes, Kenny, it is buffering for everybody. It is a podcast / slideshow tonight. And I will be posting this recorded video portion to my channel here after the stream is over. But you only got 33 minutes left to put up with it. But hopefully you can hear me and just put up with the still frames. But Kenny, I did make a little bit of a game that is going on right now. And if you happen to screenshot one of the worst faces that I make in that presentation of slideshow, then please, and I'll put them all together and the winner will win a prize. A good prize too. I give away good prizes. So yeah, it's buffering. So yeah, you'll have to deal with that. So hopefully for that. So really what's the deal is I'm recording this so that I can post it to my channel later, and then you guys can watch it later, and you can kind of filter through. Again, not my laptop. No stickers. You recognize this, right? You don't see any stickers on this laptop. You do see laser points on this laptop. That's because I got a laser machine down there for the smoke machine. Oh, boom, look how sweet that looks. That looks nice. Anyway, that's part of the reason. All right, so I haven't got the YouTube settings set up apparently right. I don't know. Again, I'll have it figured out by next week. I hope. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so at least you can hear me, and that's all that matters. All right, so we still got 2 more bingos to go, and I got still a couple more jokes to go, and we're at 7:30. And looking at my list, I've already done my second number, or my second word of the day, so what the freak? Let's go ahead and jump into another joke of the Dave, because this show needs all the laughs it can get. So here we go with another joke of the Dave. That's right, I'm coming at you fast and furious. The second joke of the day. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy a little of that margarita in the wait time. All right, here we go. Make sure I'm looking at the right screen. You guys. Okay, here we go. A man was approached by a coworker at lunch who invited him out for a few beers after work. The man said that his wife would never go for it, and that she didn't allow him to go drinking out with the guys after work. The coworker suggested that a way to overcome this problem. When you get home tonight, sneak into the house and slide down under the sheets and gently pull down their wife's panties and give her oral sex. Women love it, and believe me, they'll never mention that you were out late with the boys. So the man agreed to try it and went out and enjoyed himself. Later that night, he sneaked into the house and slid down under the sheets, gently slid down his wife's panties and gave her some real good licking. She moaned and groaned with pleasure, but after a while, he realized he needed to take a leak after all those beers, so he told her he'd be right back. He got out of bed and walked down the hall to the bathroom. When he opened the door and went in, he was very surprised to see his wife sitting on the toilet. "How did you get in here?" he asked. "Shh," she replied. "You'll wake my mother." Hey! And that's our third joke of the day. That's right. Oh, goodness. That one's going to get me in trouble. Anyway, yuckity yuck, yuck, yuckity yuck. Just like Dave in Kentucky says, yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, goodness. I still got one more of those, folks. That's right. One more joke of the day is still coming. Just like one more bingo. And one more video. So guess what time it is? I know you're not going to get a chance to see it very well, but still, it's time for another Dave's Way Back video. No. And here it is. All right. So, like I said, this is probably going to be more for those folks that watch this later. But I'm going to play it now so that you can watch it later. Well, I'm trying to. Yeah, there we go. Now, this video is of my Dynam A10, which I painted like the G.I. Joe Rattler. So it's blue and cool looking. And as a matter of fact, I even found, and I have a camera in the cockpit, and I almost hit a semi-truck. Like literally like scraped paint off. So you'll want to check this video out. But yeah, and as a matter of fact, because I am a huge nerd, I found in my pile of old toys an actual busted up Rattler with the Rattler pilot. So if I didn't have a camera in here, the Rattler pilot would be in there right now. But yeah, very cool. So this is the A10, the Dynam. It's flying on like a 3S. It's a 64 millimeter, but it's flying on 3S. It's not the quickest plane on the planet, but it's fun. And currently I have it hanging on my ceiling. So we'll let that video play for a minute. Enjoy. All right, so that video was crazy. Oh, God dang it. Here we are, we're back. Mute's off now. Perfect. Any hoozle. Yeah, so as the, as you see the planes up there, and we got music going, so let's just cut that off. Let's just... Oh my gosh. Okay, folks. So those folks that are showing up late, just so you know, my laptop died. So all my settings that were for this thing are gone. My current laptop that I'm borrowing is this really cool star pattern HP laptop. As you can see, it's got this really cool funky cover on it. Anyway, so I'm borrowing a laptop. I had to load all these programs on there. That's why things aren't running smoothly. Hopefully you can hear me. I am recording this. I'm going to post it after the stream so that you can watch this video in uninterrupted form should you choose to do so. And then from there, we're going to go from there. But we have one prize winner. So not tonight so far, it is Aerospace Matt. He won himself 6 bouncy balls. And I've already got this as well in this container that holds him. Jude, I'm not sure exactly. I hope that you watch this video later. I don't know what you painted this black with, but it is still tacky. I've had this thing for almost a month. So I don't know what you used to paint that with, but let me tell you, it's still tacky. Like to the point, it puts paint on your fingers. So maybe choose a different paint. But nonetheless, that's that. We are at the 1,000 subs here. So the list for the 1,000 subs is boom, right here. And that means that these folks that are on this list are